It'll make you all sad. But,
They'll,
you know,
they'll be back. They'll be back.
Yeah, eventually they'll be back. Not Bison, though.
No, not Bison. Hopefully, he'll be the last DLC character to watch. But we are going to start off with 2 of those World Warriors here for our first match of the night. It is going to be Ken versus Cammy, the 2 that you mentioned right at the start.
Yeah. Well, that's why I mentioned them. They came into the building.
Oh, you're right. Great awareness.
Yes, absolutely.
Ooh.
Nice. Look at Knuckle here to get through. Or spin,
Yeah,
excuse me.
Want to talk about great awareness there, spinning straight through the fireball, but classic Ken standing heavy punch straight into the drive rush. And now we're getting the throw loops in the corner. Nice neutral jump there to get over the EXDP. And we have such a strong life advantage here. Don't need to overextend anyway. You can already see just playing that footsies game so well, reacting to the jump. And once you start to get low on life, it definitely, I feel that urge, right? When I'm low on life, I'm like, I have to jump. I have to jump in.
I need to escape. Please let me escape. Roundhouse in, but of course going to get punished there. But that cannon strike. Right, nice to keep it safe with the EX strike too, just to keep the pressure going into the corner. We're chipping away at the drive gauge, but finally Koin finds a way to jab out Inuyuuu. And have to try to maintain his corner control. And just like that, Koin does have a filled up drive gauge, so this is even more of a threat, going for these light kicks to try to get the confirm.
Yep. Oh, and that could have been the end of the first game right there with that standing heavy punch. We just weren't buffering in the drive rush. Perfect parry on deck, but we pressed the button just a little too early, unfortunately. See, that kind of a perfect parry with level 3 could have turned the entire round on its head.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's a start. That damage mitigation for perfect parry makes things a little more, like, you'd be more hesitant to really spend that level 3 at that life deficit, but you're right, though, in the fact that it does reset the tone. Unfortunately, though, Koin able to shut it down. Good round.
Here we go, just trying to space with that standing light kick. But I really love the way that Koin has slowed the pace of the match down a lot.
Yes.
Cammy could definitely get overwhelming. Once she gets that knockdown reach, she really starts going in and mixing you up between the throws and the crouching heavy punches.
Dash up, crouch white. Nice Shoryuken. Yeah, and that's the scare, right? You got the drive rush. Now a little more easy to react to it now with the change of sticks to Rashid showing up.
Yep, there we go. Crouching light kick. Gets the drive rush confirmed. Straight to the spiral arrow. And see, that's the pressure that comes on, but a great answer just with the standing light punch to check into the throw. Koin now sitting at set point.
Round 2. Fight.
Right. See how this opening gambit works out here once again. Goes for a pretty close fireball, and that's scary, but Inuyuuu wasn't ready for it. It's good to test the reactions. Sticks with the, you know, classic Shoto crouch medium kick, which still goes pretty far, but again, like, we haven't seen too much in drive impact coming from Inuyuuu, so you can keep threatening with a pretty basic game plan against Inuyuuu.
And here we go. And that basic game plan pretty much just is crouching medium kick fireball and a few standing heavy punches as well when they walk into the range.
That was very scary, and Koin still feeling confident enough to wake up jab.
There we go.
Okay.
Are we gonna combo into our level 3? No.
Yeah, I wonder, honestly, if we wanted to go for Dragon Lash there, I think that would have made more sense, but we already committed to the run cancel, which is the correct route. But still, going for that Dragon Lash, the side swap into level 3 would have been huge for Koin.
Yeah, unfortunately putting ourselves into burnout here. This close to closing out the round, and there we go. Able to close out that round. Let's see if Inuyuuu can maintain some momentum here and take it to a game 3.
Like the firm.
Standing light kick, of course. Knuckle on in, get those plus frames. Oh, look at that standing heavy punch. It's just such a good button for Ken. They love to press on that. They really do.
I mean, it's so quick, too, and he gets so much off of it, like trying to make those confirms and get the Shoryuken ender as well.
And still, level 3 on deck. No one has spent their supers at all. Koin could close this out with one solid standing heavy punch confirm, and we've seen them happen time and time again, getting those confirms. We just need to actually cancel into level 3 off of it. An enigmatic wolf coming through with the prime for 22 months. Thank you so much. And also WD21, I saw you earlier. Prime for 5 months. Thank you so much. All right.
grab it out here and really trying to whittle away, but Koin, excuse me, Koin, you know, weathering the storm, was able to get the reversal punish, and a desperate super from Inuyuuu gonna get shut down. Has really made Rashid like potentially just game breaking, right? It was the level 2 that I was talking about, and the fact that they had such a quick turnaround, especially coming up to competition time, is so important here. But game number 2, Mikex up against BalansJon.
Yeah, so here we go. We're gonna get Luke versus Ken here. Interesting that story-wise, it feels almost like Luke has kind of taken up the Ken mantle in some ways.
Yeah, I mean, if you've been following the comics, right, you know, Luke was charged with protecting Mel as Mel traveled abroad, and Ken got in trouble, just like he is now.
Yeah. Poor Sean, bro. What happened to my boy Sean?
Playing video games.
You're right. But so does Luke.
Yeah, but
here.
you know, Luke is the future Street Fighter.
You're right, but here we go. There's the drive rush on in. Gets the perfect on the medium knuckle as well. Already pulling Balance into the corner. BalansJon.
Throw started here, keeps the pressure going. Mikex down on drive, so oof.
Crouching medium kick into drive rush, so strong. I'm convinced if you have crouching medium kick into drive rush, you can't be a bad character in this game.
True. If you have level 2 install, you also are not a bad character.
Took him on a one-trip ride to Memphis.
One round drive to a place that has nothing there. Actually, we found out that there's a ton of stuff in there. Gotta ask the right people. Nice toxic carry to the corner here. Goes for the dash rush reset.
Yeah, still harassing with standing light punches in the corner. That's going to be a Ken classic, even if they did actually, you know, just nerf the buffering that a lot of Kens would do.
Well, the other thing to think about too is that you're chipping away at the opponent's drive meter. Plus, it's a safer button to kind of press in pressure to get those confirms, because Ken gets so much off of it. And if Mike decides to drive impact, you should have enough time to recover and punish that. Not a perfect flash knuckle there, so we're not going to get the full combo, which is what Mikex really needs here.
And I love using that drive rush into nothing just to escape from the corner position, right? Now it's Mikex who is in trouble here in the burnout state. Have to watch out for a guaranteed setup, but doesn't go for it. And I respect that, right? You don't really know if Mike is going to be ready with the level 1 on deck to just blow back the drive impact.
Parry there. Let go early enough to not get the punish counter. Wake up. Level 2 just to get out.
Perfect parry into the back throw.
Yeah, smart call from Mikex here to maintain control. And Mike, the sprint runner when it comes to drive meter here. There we go. Not perfect. So actually great call from Mike to not overextend, but this should kill here.
But we missed the DP. Oh my god, this could be devastating.
It should have killed if you got the perfect flash knuckle, but yo, check it out. Believe in the uppercut. Mikex taking a round.
I didn't even have the drive to make it invincible. Just threw it out there. Had full confidence in the ability.
You know, you got to be confident as Ken. Yo, all right. Goes for the lights. If we would have gone for a throw, I think we just didn't trust that we were close enough to get it, because that back throw would have been a better call. Hold the position. Balance, spending level 3 early, wants to go for this lead and also build back that drive meter.
All right, there's the cross up.
It's so powerful there too. Like at that range, because it's such a risky situation. We already blocked the jumping normal, so Balance expecting another pressure string from Mike. So that gives Mike the room to jump out.
Yeah, and there we go. Put into the burnout state. Tries to go for the drive impact. That was a massive opportunity to get a punish. Misses the rising uppercut afterwards. Yeah, this is just such a scary situation for Balance to be in, and Mikex is going to take it 2-0. Once we got put into burnout, there was not a whole lot we could do in that situation with... Yeah. Exactly, that's it.
That's from Nash's super. He got hit. That's the story. He had the V, and Nash hit him with the super, and now it's just... Here he is. Crazy.
Well, here we go. It is time for Honda. Evan Honda Terbs coming up against Crow. Immediate anti-air on the round start butt slam. That's a good start, actually.
Nice jab out there. Goes for the reset to forward throw. Keeps in the neutral. The mix begins. Kimberly is so terrifying, just like Honda can be, but if you got the patience, you should be able to handle yourself against a Honda. In theory. The elbow! I wasn't ready for that. That was insane.
And the confirmed into the Izuna drop as well. Very nice.
Oh, missed the jab confirmed there. Nice EX for the kill.
Yeah, just remember, Honda is also a grappler. Big bodies have good command throws. Tries to go for the standing heavy punch after the headbutt, but yeah, you are not that plus.
Yeah, that medium kick will definitely connect first and allow Crow for the punish. But caught in the corner with some light dog slides too. That's a terrifying position.
Gonna throw.
I almost wish that were a back throw right there. That way we would have been able to get the spray can setups. Been a little more threatening here.
All right, rushing on in just for the regular throw into the corner. And Crow's been doing a pretty good job answering some of these butt slams, but the risk reward is pretty heavily in Honda's favor, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And, this level 3 install, you get that bonus, 11%. Stop it.
That was interesting. Was that? I'm curious if that was to try and call out a button press there. Like that would surely wouldn't beat standing light punch, right?
It would. So if we were neutral jumping, which Terbs was definitely doing, then that would just go out and punish outright. But because whatever was landing, it would give Terbs the advantage.
Oh my god.
But Crow just thought another layer ahead.
Yeah, that punish on the butt slam was incredible. Oh no.
Yeah, that's rough. That's rough.
Now back is up against the wall, and we are burnt out. This is where Terbs can try and make something happen. And wake up level 3, you know what? I like it, actually. You're going to get a lot of damage on the deck, and it's freezing that drive gauge from recovering. Drive rush in? No. No drive rush in. I'm shocked to see that.
Especially, too, there's just recovery here. We're burned out, and we just got it back. Terbs going to maintain the control, but rush confirmed? No. Try to go for sweep.
Yeah, it looks like maybe we tried to reset a little bit there, a cheeky reset. But that is going to be game number 1 going to Crow.
Crow. That's the song. That's the song, Jobber.
That's crazy. You just going to acapella it like that?
It was all acapella anyways.
Well, Crow is burnt out once again. Trades with the butt slam. Look at this, the patience. I'm actually surprised that Terbs isn't going in hard on Crow when we're in burnout and we didn't even have a bar available.
Yeah, like you play Honda. Like this is all you.
That's when you just headbutt in.
Punish. Yeah. Boom. The overhead crouch and punish. Crouch in low. Nice.
Able to close out the round.
Nice.
All right, round start again.
Yeah, I'm really surprised that we're not trying to challenge when Crow is burned out, because that's free chip damage that Terbs can be applying here. Nice dunk.
All right, a little too early, though, on the 2H, trying to get that butt slam, the 2 heavy punch.
Yo, you dead?
I think you are, yeah, for sure.
You are absolutely dead.
Get chucked. So this is the power of sumo. A perfect KO here for Terbs to tie things up 1-1.
Wow.
Honda win.
And not too far off, too, from how Terbs started this set, right? Because, yeah, Crow took the first game, but Terbs kept it mat close, and the only thing that we can really note on this is just you're not pressing the offense when you've earned that burnout state from Crow.
Yeah, and I think if we change that up a bit, you'd be at an even bigger advantage. I mean, so far is doing a wonderful job mixing up the pressure here. Crow having a difficult time by figuring out when it's their turn to press. All these counter hits just landed. And there it is, command grab, that's the round.
Rough.
All right.
You ain't safe. With the character that's got a command grab, you can't be holding on to parry like that.
All right, standing heavy punch, chop you out of the skies, but gets a lackluster confirm there on the drive rush in. Still, Crow, just the snowball is rolling and covering them now.
Yeah, it's a whole avalanche.
Oh, you're dead.
Like, this is a wrap. Go for the level 1. It's over.
In the perfect again from Terbs. For how much we were kind of criticizing Terbs for not going in on those advantageous situations.
Few Hondas are out there, right, that are playing at this level. I mean, as far as I've seen, but yeah, you know, maybe that is just a bit of a knowledge gap and needs practice on that matchup here. But Zykles up against Zamper in the Canadian team kill here, and Zykles definitely putting on a show. I mean, they definitely showed up at Gobble for sure. Like, it was absolutely insane to see them putting in work. And no surprise here, already holding on to this corner position against Zamper.
There we go. That's one of the big things about Manon, right? Is in order to get those hit confirms and build up the medals, she does have to spend that drive gauge. It's probably her biggest weakness, honestly, is how much drive she does have to spend.
Oh, nice. Able to get the crush medium kick, but no follow-up after. Just kept it simple. Burned out. Able to get at least one single can reload.
Yeah, just recognizing how passive Zamper was being, right? So loading it up. Throws the can out.
Oh,
we're able to... What a situation there. I really like the idea from Zamper to go for the drive rush in to try and avoid the paint can, but just trying to go for the, you know, a button that only hits standing opponents.
Yeah, it was 2+ at that point to try to close the gap and get that command grab. All right, overhead confirms here, but nice neutral jump from Zykles. Another overhead and low this time. Good mix, able to get the level 3 install, build back that drive gauge, and Zamper is going to be continued to be bullied in this corner.
Yep, but Zamper does have critical art available. Have to be careful for that, or, you know, we just get the meaty button on deck and close out game number 1.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't go for the risk of doing that wake up super, because that is generally how we see a lot of Manons really get out of that corner situation where they're overwhelmed by a character like Kimberly here.
Just trying to slow the pace of things down and play this footsies game here against Zykles. But Kimberly can get a little out of control once you get knocked down a single time. And that's what we're seeing here from Zykles, right? Knows exactly when to turn it up. And there we go. Gets the throw, and now it's time to start running the game plan.
Dashes right on top of the bomb, too. Like, that is such a smart position right there because that forces Zamper in a very awkward position.
The double backdash. Just to escape.
Yes. Look how much space control that bomb gets alone from Zamper. Like, Zamper could really try to challenge the position, but instead gives up ground, and that's just a W for Zykles. Like, Zykles would be perfectly fine with either scenario. Either Zamper comes close, and that means Zykles get to press the offensive and continue their pressure, or they gain ground and can still hold on to the corner, at least at that position of the screen.
Yeah, and I also really like the way that Zykles is utilizing the paint cans in neutral, right? To just throw them out in neutral and leave a lingering, a hitbox, a threat. There's the super. Most Kimberlys you see, they'll normally only use it for the set play in the corner, right? To try and go for that mixed up. But I really like the idea of using it in neutral to try and control the space your opponent is in.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying, too. Just that force of decision-making from Zamper. Wow, reverse level 3. We're definitely blocking this. Zamper was completely patient for that one.
And even on whiff, though, she still gets the install, so it's not too terrible, right? We just get to lock in the level 3 before we go into the next round.
Punish there. A little bit of a weird spacing, and I'm having to block that second hit. All right, there's a throw. Low on drive, but that's okay as long as we keep pressuring. Perfect spacing.
Back is up against the wall, though. Dangerous space to be. We still haven't seen a drive impact yet in the corner in this entire bracket.
Ooh, trades here. One more touch is all that we need to get rid of that drive gauge, but that's 4 medals on deck. Oh, this is a sender, that's for sure. Yeah.
Yep, it's over. That was the hardest of hard callouts, right? Letting a level 2 rip to try and...
The grand spanking 1,000 and above. We'll get an 8-way split. And here we are, Juri up against
the Kimberly army is strong tonight.
Yeah, you know, a lot of folks really kind of believe... Look, I feel like Shine really put on a show with Kimberly, and folks are like, yeah, you know what? She is actually kind of messed up.
She definitely has some very strong offense. They removed that EX reversal, but I don't even think she needs it.
No. All right, there we go. That's a big spend here, so you really have to force it out. We don't have a level 2 to back this up, so we have to be very careful in this corner. I mean, honestly, since Kim doesn't have a reversal, you're usually okay, but that perfect parry will get Byron out of that corner.
Yeah, it is the great equalizer, right? As long as you have the timing to get it down. Ooh, was able to get the overhead, but just a little too patient. We just blocked, didn't go for anything meaty, even though IKEY was in burnout.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, right? Because you go for that overhead, you got the hit confirm, or the hit rather, excuse me. So it's still your turn, effectively, but
whoa, that swapped sides. That's crazy, and also huge for Byron.
Throw loops coming in. Nice crouch medium kick, but nothing following up. There we go.
Also, shouts to all the Kimberly players for picking one of the best outfits in the game. For real.
Good outfit. Yeah. Ooh, no. Blocked the overhead. Went for that reset there. That's unfortunate. It should have been a follow-up. If you're going to go for medium kick, instead of just standing medium, so you can at least follow up with that drive rush.
Absolutely. There's the drive impact. Finally, C1 tries to go for the anti-air on the dive kick, but IKEY just using it for spacing, not to be aggressive.
Yeah, wants out of that corner position and does succeed, but IKEY finally getting that drive beater back. Nice back step.
Jimmy
right
Wimmy.
Here. Yeah, absolutely.
There we go. Catches her. She just... I never looked at Kimberly's face during that. She's just wide-eyed.
Juri.
You would be too. Like, how does you move this way? Literally, how is your face next to mine right now? This animation doesn't make sense.
It's very limber, okay?
Yeah? All right.
Oh, but there we go. Punish counter on a whiffed throw. That had to have been like one pixel off of actually landing. And there we go. Gets the punish again. That elbow is so annoying to deal with.
Time and time again, IKEY really putting in work with this shimmy, right? Just goes for the confirm. A lot of folks like to just press a single button, go into throw, but IKEY really preying on that from Byron. Not able to go for the impact. One, we're burned out, and two, you autopiloted to the quarter circle back kick.
Yep, that's the main thing. Drive impact really mostly feels like an anti-autopiloting offense tool, right?
Yeah. That's why I was so afraid of it in that first match with Ken, right? Where we were seeing the crouched medium kick into fireball. Like, that is the concern of like, all right, if you get used to this, then I'm going to start drive impacting.
There's a drive rush in. Of course, IKEY is going to be going for drive rush every opportunity.
Oof. Jab. Look at the crouch medium kick confirmed. That's another big burnout spend. All right, IKEY has to be so careful and make this count because Kimberly can really world of hurt. Yep, see?
It's the level 3. And Mud King, FGC coming through with the prime. This level 3 is dedicated to you.
Yeah, this level 3 is actually pretty important one. One, you gain the life lead, and two, you slow down that build back of the drive gauge. So Byron can still continue to run the set while charged up going into the next round.
There we go. Tying things up in rounds. Byron just needs to close this one out to take us to a game 3, but going to be easier said than done, especially when IKEY still has level 3 on deck, meaning the next hit could be devastating. Speaking of next hit, it's going to be a punish counter.
Able to get the bomb set up as well. Really just sat on top of it, like just let it explode, and that's an opportunity where Byron could have really challenged that corner position and chip away. Of course, IKEY to get frame trapped and make a mistake. Ooh, like that one there, going for drive impact while Byron was in the skies here. Oh, and just like that, Byron makes the exact same mistake.
Able to get the throw tech in the corner, though. Oh, yeah. The moment that you see that smoke, you just let the DP rip.
Yeah, that was green. It's time to DP.
We're able to score a throw. This is a dangerous situation with a drive rush, but we stop ourselves short. Oh, you're dead. You're actually dead. That's crazy.
Got it. There it is.
I hate this character, Zero.
What do you mean? Totally fine.
No, she's not.
That was earned. That was earned. What do you mean?
I think this is Marisa's worst matchup.
Well, it is. That is a fact.
Either Juri or Chun-Li.
Phenomenal here. A little bit more phenomenal is the Manon from Shaman here. Just the reach on Manon alone. And then you think about the normals from Luke. The worst.
Going up against Mountain Dew Luke. Or is this Monster Energy Luke?
It's Xbox 360 Luke, actually.
Oh my god, that is some Xbox 360 green, isn't it? That's the Xbox Live green?
Yeah. The original Xbox 360 intro. The blades. Oh, nice parry. And able to punch out Shaman. He didn't command grab to metal up.
All right, good blocks so far. Yep, if she's not going to commit to those throws, you just hold back, and there's not a whole lot she can do to you.
Keep Manon at bay with a couple sandblasts here. Excellent jumping roundhouse. Just keep jumping. Shaman not going to do anything about it. Let's go for the heavy flash knuckle.
And look at all the chip damage that's been added up as well. Crouching heavy punch. There it is. Taking the first round, the worst. All right, gets the toss. Into another toss. We're building up the medals. That's 4. Whoa! Oh, same thing!
So rare, so rare.
It's so cool when it happens, though.
Nice crouching heavy punch to get that anti-air.
Oh, goes for the low that time. Risky low, but you know, we do have the life to give to try and take those risks. And a beautiful answer there with the level 1 to blow up the heavy knuckle.
Yeah, getting a little, you know, if you commit to that heavy knuckle, then it's definitely susceptible to a punish, whether it be a parry, drive, impact even. Nice. Perfect parry. Tried to get another perfect parry and there was too late.
Challenges after the parry this time. Great corner carry on the confirm as well. And now we are at 5, but it doesn't matter.
No, you ain't. You dead. That's where you're at. Dead!
I hate fighting Manon as well, but she's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie.
She's very creepy, in my opinion.
The Bayonetta proportions.
The fan art is far more generous to this alien creature. Manon is definitely an extraterrestrial. There's no doubt in my mind. $20 for the dash knocker.
Oh, but there's the back throw. That's judo. Judoka.
Woo!
Yep, and you can't autopilot into that on Oki, or else drive impact is going to beat it. I also like the side swap there from the worst with the forward jump.
Absolutely important. Yo, we are sending it. Got the stun and the rush kill.
Round 2. Fight.
All right, next round. Here we go. I like how the worst is slowing things down, being a little bit patient here. Wow, beautiful, perfect parry. Into the toss, scoop.
So scary. She pulls you in, and then you gotta guess. The audacity of the worst to go for a jab check. But that's some bravery there. A couple dashes, command grab.
Oh,
we're
God.
at 5 medals.
Yeah, but we are mashing on that drive impact. Shaman's been putting himself into burnout way too often here.
One of the side swap, return to neutral. Yo,
Oh.
you can't just send it. You gotta watch the resources of your opponent there.
Although
Oh
the
my
jump,
God!
Air to air.
The fact that it was in slow-mo made it all the more quicker.
He tried to check with those light punches.
jumpy. Oh my goodness. Look at this. One more
I
jump.
know.
Just another one.
And there's really no anti-airs from Shaman, but we are able to get the level 5 grab there, putting us at set point.
We are stacked up right now in medals. No, don't you put that out there. It's not the power of Wi-Fi. Relax.
Yeah, we see it too, chat. Just some technical end. Most of our equipment is in Vegas at the moment. But we're working on it. And there it is. DI blowing through the autopilot pressure. The worst has been laying them over and over, but can we take a game?
Yeah, I wasn't able to get the perfect flash knuckle, so no follow-up here. That's the worst. Sorry, my Sega Saturn's overheating. You're right. You're right.
We have to put you back down to PS1 graphics.
Crap.
Tries to go for the cross up, but gets same side. And
I
now
don't
it's
have a
got
Dreamcast. I got a Gamecast.
Oh, that could have been a massive punish. Perfect parry, you're dead. Wait, maybe not. No, you are. No, you're not.
It's a perfect parry. Come on now.
Oh, if we did level 3, it absolutely would have killed, though.
Right.
And now
Oh,
you're going to be
no.
forced to go to a game number 3. Should have just spent the cash when you had it. That is...
Stay down! Please! I can't fight anymore. Just stay down!
Loop. Win.
Manon does, what is she, judo or jujitsu? She's judo, right? Okay, I was about to say. Because jujitsu fighters, they know how to have a ground game. They never punch up like that.
True. You need Lara back.
You're right.
That's pseudo jujitsu. Oh, wow. Command grabbed the drive impact. Very lucky there for Shaman.
Perfect. My God, we are just building up the medals so quick now for Shaman. This is actually an incredible round.
Wow.
A beautiful anti-air too. At 4 medals going into this next round. Also didn't have to spend any of their super meter as well.
No, you absolutely hit the nail on the head there. It was the best round Shaman has had in this set by far, already at level 5. And this is a nightmare scenario for the worst. Actually just became a beautiful dream.
All right, jump back, but you have to be careful. Back is up against the wall, and you've been getting hit by a lot of drive impacts lately. The worst is about to build up level 3, and if we can get a confirm, we're taking the round.
Nice anti-air. Oh, no, it's not stun dipper, all right? There's no RC here. You're done.
Oh, beast mode, baby. Wants to hold on to some meter. I like that a lot. Having level 1 as a threat is also very strong with Luke.
Yes,
even
indeed.
if it's not modern Luke.
Yeah, because that, has your reversal there for some bad situations. Like if you're not ready for a drive impact out of the corner, then you have the level 1 to back you up.
All right, yeah, you can parry these sandblasts all day, but you need to walk forward while doing it.
Hey, good luck, all right? Those sandblasts are pretty quick.
Oh no, whiffs the grab attempt. Yeah, drive impact back. Level 3. Level 3, you'll burn him out. No. Okay, it's not over yet.
Shaman what to do.
There we go. Okay. You know what? That's right. That's why Shaman's in the bracket, and I'm just sitting on the mic, okay?
You're sitting on the mic. If you wanted to play, you should have signed up.
That's why Shaman is in the NuckleDu, okay?
And the worst is in the Purity Dojo. The Purity
combo to get them into the corner,
Bro.
But here we go. We are going to see some Dhalsim, Narath coming up against jonnitti on the Honda. And, interesting enough, I believe it was MetaRD tweeted out before heading over to Vegas that he thinks that Dhalsim is the most underrated character in the game.
That's quite possible. I don't think we have enough data from other Dhalsim players out there, right? Dhalsim is so interesting on paper. It can be very annoying to deal with depending upon the character you're going up against. There's that early threat, right, of just, hey, I can just drive impact these normals, or I can really kind of challenge a lot of what Dhalsim can do because they put themselves in such a bad position anyways. Just like that float, you're gonna get butt slammed, scooped up, done.
Sat right on him.
Yeah, the other scary thing too is that a lot of players, you can be patient with Dhalsim, especially if you decide to just be teleport happy because you know exactly where Dhalsim's going to go at any particular point. It's like, all right, cool. You put yourself in the sky, you have to make a decision, and you're going to get punished for it if you wait.
Yeah, and Dhalsim, honestly, too, surprisingly enough, he could be pretty effective at rushdown.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Oh, try to go for dog slide here, but already jonnitti, or excuse me, Narath was already in the sky there.
All right, I like the patience that we're seeing. Oh, gets caught by the butt slam, though. But we overextended just a little too much. And now we're in a strong position there for Narath taking around.
Yeah, I think Dhalsim tried to slide out, but still got caught by slam. There's another one. Nice anti-air, though, from Narath.
Yeah, the sweet chin music, but we are praising the sun here now. Trying to get those buffed hands on deck if we get the confirm.
Oh, no, you put yourself there, but the Yoga Flame did not connect here for the extension from Narath.
Yeah, unfortunate drop. Now you're backing up against the wall against Honda, but there's the perfect parry. Going straight into the meaty Yoga Flame. I love that, but what a poke out, too, from jonnitti. And then the EX grab. Oh my god, it does such a good damage. And then falls right on top of his head. My man's elderly. Give him a break, okay?
the power of yoga has saved them for many, many years, many a generation. I think Dhalsim's gonna be
He just flattens his body when he like
exactly. Stretches apart so all the important organs and vital points are just moved out of the way. That's what they do in Jujutsu Kaisen, you know?
All right, but here's a perfect parry into a back throw. Let's see if Narath can hold on to this positioning this time. Man, just butt slam to get out.
I mean, come on. What are you gonna do?
This is kind of, you know, what do we call it? We call it layer 1, right? This is layer 1 Honda. If you can't deal with the butt slam and the headbutt, you're gonna have a really difficult time.
I like this play though from Narath. You keep the zoning up, right? You got the yoga fireball coming through. Nice, perfect parry. Ghost. No, you already knocked the opponent into the air because of this crouching heavy punch.
What a teleport away from the butt slam. And now starting to get a little bit more aggressive. Honestly, I feel like being aggressive might be a pretty good play. If you can prevent Honda from actually getting the opportunity to go for the butt slams, then you don't have to worry about dealing with them at all.
It's exactly that. I mean, look what we just saw there. You know, you put Honda in predicament to make a decision. Either I block this fireball or I try to get that forward spacing. And preemptively Narath playing the classic Dhalsim style, shutting down those options. Nice. There's the splat that Narath was looking for in the last round.
All right, lots of damage on deck. Tried to go for the throw to close it out immediately, but there's the sweet chin music for a perfect.
Good answer back, though, from Narath.
Just being a lot more aggressive, right? Putting out many more buttons to try and prevent jonnitti from having room to go for those options.
Now, jonnitti is closing the gap, smothering those options. The flames, they're not a cooking here. Yep. Now we have to figure out how to get past this fireball game, because you put yourself into a jump space, and every time, and you're seeing the gears turn for jonnitti, because every time Narath is ready for an anti-air.
Oh, but we go for EX butt slam this time. I like the yoga fires coming out too. Getting caught. Yeah, when we try to go for those flies. But speaking of float, gonna go straight into the level 1 yoga flame, adding a bunch of damage on deck. And burnout is on for both players. There it is. Go put your hands up in the air.
I'm waving.
But the butt slam is, of course, going to get over some of those more longer recovery buttons there from Dhalsim, right?
Throw. Yeah, I called it yoga throw. What's good?
Into the meaty slide. Walking on out. Gets the air confirm as well. All right, toss. We put ourselves into burnout in order to get into this position, though. And level 2, I love it.
Good call out there. And get the anti-air right onto the yoga fireball. And Narath just has to be patient. They can chip away here if they want to as well, and that will do. I'm watching the bracket.
It's okay. Sorry, Zero. We'll get it next one. But first, we're going to get Adexios versus Pyro. All right.
Fair enough,
See,
fair enough.
don't worry. I did it Mondays.
I was watching it. There were no more. I see. Look, all right. This is the loose side one.
Yeah, this matchup here, though, as a Marisa player, I feel like Marisa does pretty well against Dhalsim, actually. She can smother. Actually, I think she does really well against most of the zoners in the game. She has the tools to get in, being able to use the armor to blow through a lot of the options.
Yeah,
and it also doesn't have a great answer to super heavy pressure like this.
Yeah, I'm not sure really what Dhalsim really wants to do out of this situation, especially since Adexios could keep pressuring. Nice bandit bringer it, but anti-air, perfect. That's what I want to see more of. These bandit bringers start anti-air them, y'all. Don't let Marisa get away with it.
It's definitely a bit of a slugfest at the moment, but that's all right. Yeah, we're gonna have to see the drive reversal there as well a lot from Dhalsim. I see it more than basically any other character in this matchup. All right, there it is again. Yeah, going for that against, you know, Marisa charging up Gladius is a pretty decent option if you have the drive to spare. And especially if you're Dhalsim, right? You don't necessarily need the drive gauge in order to keep her out. And there you go, level 3 though. It's gonna burn out.
Definitely got the burnout here, but Marisa, you know, with the additional backup with that armor on Scutum, definitely gonna help out. Big jump in. You got too comfortable and now you're dead for it.
Ooh.
The level 3 spend, I do not agree with them.
Yeah, me neither, but you know, sometimes you just have to go for the most comfortable confirm to close it out.
Absolutely. That's a route though that you have plenty of time because of the bounce that you get after the fact. Like, that's a level 2 territory for sure. You probably be better to tell, but level 1 potentially out of that route. I think level 2 is the only call out we really had.
We wouldn't have gotten the. I think we went for the medium punch. So we only got the medium version, which means you don't get the juggle afterwards. But you would get Oki. And Pyro was burnt out.
Right.
I think just wanting to lock it down, I understand, right? You don't want to give Pyro the chance to wake up and press a button and reverse things. But now you're going into this next round with no meter to help you out, right? A level 3 is pretty good to whiff punish Dhalsim in some cases.
Yeah,
Pyro taking game number 1. And look at him on that elephant, majestic.
I gotta say, the grip strength of that elephant's trunk to be able to lift Dhalsim like that is insane.
Look at the what am I trying to call them? The wristbands. They were just gyrating. The rings. That's
yoga energy. It's yoga. It's the 10 rings. Oh my God. What happened to Shang-Chi?
Oh, look at that. Walking with the yoga flame.
Yeah, so smart there from Pyro. No wonder why you're called Pyro. You are a master of playing with the art of fire.
Trying to use that drive impact in to punish Dhalsim, not going to quite work. And you can see how much Adexios has been spending that drive gauge. Whoa, the amount of drive gauge we got back on the parry of the drive impact was kind of crazy.
What is there? But this stun, huge. Let's go.
See? No, we missed the 2. Unfortunate there. Yeah, we were going to go for that into Gladius, most likely. I think that was the only route you were going to be able to get.
And it's in slow-mo. You get to think about it.
That was a nutty round start, but I love it.
And trust us, chat. I've seen y'all asking. This is definitely on our end. You two are competing fine.
Yeah.
We get the special effects. We get the final cut.
So yeah, our apologies for the stuttering here. We are trying to work on it. There we go. Yoga Flame comes in, goes for the upward flame as well to prevent any jump-ins. Oh my God, jumping heavy kick in. Straight into level 2. I will bury you! Marisa.
Right over the throat, too. Like, that's a collapsed trachea. My God.
All right, yeah, I love all these parries that we're seeing, but sliding on in, recognizing that Adexios was just getting a little too greedy. Oh, no, that's really unfortunate.
Jump in, gonna get crouch heavy punch there. It just keeps sending it.
Whoa.
Yeah. What does Marisa do about this, jobber? Nothing. Guess what? Her legs, weak. Her core, strong. Arms, strong. But her legs, skipping leg day.
Oh, but we missed the Yoga Flame. Oh, well, you see the size of those legs? She is not skipping leg day.
I mean, clearly must be. That's all fake.
Bro,
it's all padding.
It bounced back.
KO.CLIFF up against Snax. That's Cammy and Kimberly on the screen you see there.
Yeah, the Kimberly army truly is out in full force tonight. Definitely the most representation we've seen on stream. We're going to be going up against, and one of the Dominican gods.
There's a lot of them, you know. That's what I've heard.
I know. It's like if you have that flag, you're just the god at whatever game you're playing.
I am concerned. Yeah, I see the Dominican Republic flag. Like, oh no, that is power incarnate.
But Snax really just rushing on in here. Gonna get the meaty crouching light punch. Will confirm into the knockdown.
Roundhouse it. Yo, that was an excellent block from Cliff there.
Oh, but wake up crouching light punch. This is where KO.CLIFF can really capitalize now. Plus frames.
No.
Oh no, but we backed up just a little too much. I think in that situation, maybe you just go in, right? The worst that I think could happen is that Snax is forced to spend, you know, level 2. But in that case, I'll take that, you know? Take the level 2.
Yeah, take the level 2 and you get a little bit ahead of, you know, the resource game there. But now getting burned out, so it's all Snax. Oh my goodness, that was a Hail Mary for sure on the level 1. Wall splat stun, you're dead. That's a game.
Gonna make us watch the cutscene? Nope. Wants to get straight into the next match with a perfect KO.
Every time that does a kill, I have a concern. I'm like, that was it. That person's still living. There's a problem on the horizon.
All right, gets the walk-up throw. Not quite a punish. Ooh, I love the reset, too, into another throw. So we're starting to establish the throw game. This is where we can now condition our opponent to try and go for the throw tech to get the shimmy. And that's exactly what KO.CLIFF tried to do, but Snax not going to bite.
There we go.
Just spin knuckle right on in.
Yeah, didn't have the confirm, just had sent it, unfortunately.
And now we are in burnout here, which means Snax has the advantage, but just wakes up with the level 1. I like that a lot. You just need to find one more touchdown. Playing that footsies game, and Cammy has an incredible footsies game. Some of the best buttons in the game, honestly.
Yeah, but a couple overheads back to back, though.
Round 2. Fight.
Jab out.
Oh, and the standing medium kick. Drive rush on in. KO.CLIFF back up against the wall. The EXDP a little risky, but we did have a lot of drive gauge, so I respect going for it.
Jeez, that jump into not go so well for KO.CLIFF. Snax him just gonna walk under, jab it out. What a teleport cross up from Snax. We got the level 3 to build back the drive. I do believe you're gonna be burned out.
What's she listening to, chat?
Nope, nope, or not quite yet. Now you
Oh no, you thought? Yeah, painful round there, but just like that, Snax is now sitting at set point.
I think Kimberly listens to Indestructible.
Indestructible.
Yeah, by Exile. Yeah.
Not to be confused with Indestructible by Disturb.
Yeah, that's a
Remember
completely
when that was
different
playing
tone.
everywhere. Man. Look at the movement speed too on Kimberly now. That level 3 buff is so worth it to just spend it. But we actually don't get a punish on the perfect parry.
Unfortunate. No, wasn't able to react to that cannon strike.
Jumping out of harm's way though. A throw attempt. Able to block the drive reversal, but again, no punish. Slowing things down a lot, just trying to fish out with those crouching medium kicks.
Ooh.
Preemptive parry there. We're still not seeing a whole lot of throws either. Oh, but just as I say that, we get the command grab.
I didn't see the throw. Oh my god, from her neck. Wait.
There's the
Another
throw
producer
punish.
Yo, good stuff there from Cliff to close out a game 1-all.
And all it really took was KO.CLIFF slowing things down to that footsies game, right? Not allowing Snax to go for the drive rushes in to get those plus frames and start establishing that aggressive Kimberly pressure. Oh no, but slips right underneath. I don't think that's what Snax wanted at all.
Pressure here again, but this cannon strikes.
Easy drop.
Yeah, we do have the resources here to keep playing the set play, but we saw earlier, Cliff is not watching the overheads. Nice grab on the drive impact.
Yeah, we have such a high life lead here. There's the anti-air. You can't jump in on me just because I'm burnt out.
Let's throw. Yo, drive rush. I think that ate. It shouldn't happen anymore, but it looks like it did eat an input from KO.CLIFF.
Look, I know people don't like how drive rush eats your inputs, but just saying. Still,
it's not
YRC
supposed to anymore. They changed it. It's not
YRC
supposed to anymore.
YRC still eats your inputs, and Guilty Gear Xr's been out for,
Yeah.
for almost 10 years. Oh, but the crouching heavy punch is enough to get the burnout. Nice neutral jump, no punish unfortunately, but here's a confirm into level 3. Get that install on deck, and also not only stalling KO.CLIFF's drive gauge, but building back your own while the cinematic plays.
No way. No way.
Nah,
You're
blocked.
sending this again? Yeah. Unfortunate there. KO.CLIFF back to back. We've seen it before. That wake up level 1 and Snax is just ready for it. On block.
DJ Mirror? Okay.
Yeah.
So Eldergoose on the blonde DJ, EDWARDTING with the black hair. Blonde DJ looks kind of sick, actually.
Oh no, the whiff punish there. Whiff throw, gonna get duffed. Oh, dropped it just a bit there by EDWARDTING.
Oh, and Eldergoose also a member of the NuckleDu here. We got representatives.
But I think the whole NuckleDu just shows up strong. NuckleDu pulls up to an event, then the entire crew pulls up. It's a conspiracy. $2 from Ursa, thank you so very much. Greatly appreciated.
Oh, you're right. This DJ is just Ken. This Ken is a DJ.
This Ken's a DJ. I just DJ.
You know, I don't record the music. My job is just DJ. It's just music.
That's played music.
All right. Goes for the fake fireball as well. Straight into the EX.
Ooh.
Man, that drive rush.
Yeah, didn't believe in it though. Got the reset and still jabbing out on wake up from Edward.
Oh no, that is a huge punish here. Gonna go for the EX into the drive rush confirm. And the level 1, my God. Perfect parries on all of these fireballs. But yeah, like I said, you can do that all day, but if you're not closing the distance, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, it's so scary to do too, to make that forward press, because you don't want to get called out too late for trying, because as you get closer, you know, trying to press that parry button gets a little bit more difficult because you have to be faster to react.
There it is. Hey, hey, hey.
It's
Gonna put Edward into burnout.
No, burnout? Oh, okay, yeah. I just thought we were going to the Fat Albert theme song.
Oh, but we are mashing. It's not invincible, though. Sorry. Gotta learn those lessons the hard way. All right, straight into the next round.
Yep.
Ooh. Drive rush in to try and get the whiff punish there. Straight into the sway, or as I like to call it, dandy step.
Go for the pick out there. Goes for the low and completely with nice EX.
Yeah, I think a lot of this match is really just who can get their drive rush off first, right? Because it's so hard to react to DJ's drive rush if you're really not ready for it. Fastest one in the game.
Nice jump in. Use the jacklock to stay airborne.
That's so much of the neutral, too. It's just that drive rush from mid-screen. Edward putting himself into burnout, but do we have the rhythm? Nope. No rhythm on deck, unfortunately.
We tried, though. We tried.
Get this man to a club, all right?
Nice jumping light kick there. One more in a row. Oh!
Ooh, crouching medium punch. Give him the elbow right to the ankles. Just like that, Eldergoose going up 1-0. And that first round, Edward really was in full control. It looked like Eldergoose was having a pretty difficult time. But again, so much of what you see in a lot of these matchups is it turns around when the opponent just slows things down, right? Because this game is so snowball heavy.
Right.
So if you can force the slowdown, force the footsies game, you can definitely react to a lot more of the interactions and the situations that your opponent wants to put you in.
Right.
What a parry.
Pressuring into that corner, too. Really trying to chip away at that drive gauge, but the whip throw will get a kill.
And again, you see there's the snowball, right? You get put into the corner and you have to hold all that. Even with an EXDP that DJ has, the fear of throwing it out for getting baited or it getting parried is so scary.
Parries, though, try to follow it with an air slash, but if you held parry, you still would have been able to take that turn back. There's your throw.
Throw again. Shimmy. No. 3, 4. We got 4. Oh, and that is exactly the fear of throwing out an EX reversal. And just like that, we're going to get a game number 3 here. He says, wake up, man. But he's knocking you out.
DJ.
Well, he's letting you know if you don't wake up, then you're going to get knocked out.
Round 1. Fight.
Makes sense.
Like, you have to wake up right now, otherwise you're going to die.
Yes, DJ does have mad damage in combos, chat. Probably second highest damage in the game, just from behind Marisa.
That's what makes DJ so scary, right? Like, just great neutral. As far as buttons go, just absolutely insane. Generally safe on a lot of situations, too. Like, so it's, like, his most negative thing is, like, -5. Outside of just going for, you know, like a EX jackknife. But, like, even then, the spacing that you're at makes it very difficult to punish.
Yep, and unfortunately our spacing with backup is against the wall with the drive impact coming. That G2K, the pressure. Swing back 2. Oh no, overextended just a little bit on that jump. We didn't get the cross up that we were probably going for there. And now EDWARDTING.
All the tings.
Ooh. EXDP from so far away too, the tip of the feet.
It's okay, can still build up that meter here by going for air slashes. And you still haven't approached. Like, you have a small life lead, so I appreciate EDWARDTING's decision just to keep zoning out, because Eldergoose has to make that gap close and uses the EX air slash again.
It's only a matter of time until we see a feint come out. Trying to bait that jump in.
Yep, that's the scary thing. Is one of these could be a feint. Which one is it going to be?
The Eldergoose is doing a good job of not reacting to the feints, right?
Right.
Baby.
Don't call me a baby.
Uh-oh. You... No, you're alive. Maybe.
I don't think so.
Hold on.
Eldergoose left the room. I'm pretty sure.
Didn't know he did it. Didn't really say it.
Yeah,
That's
it said
crazy.
Eldergoose left the room.
The delay from the...
There's one more shot. We got spoiled.
DJ.
Not the...
And
They need to be prescription, though.
what if
I'm
you got
blind.
a chain, a gold chain, money, or TNS logo, gold chain?
I
Boom,
do have a
we
gold
got it.
chain, but it does not have a money sign on it.
We'll do TNS next. We'll get that. Zykles up against BLAYZER, like we said here. Lily from Zykles. So I guess we just do not want to play the mirror.
No. Okay. I mean, I like seeing Lily in top 96 winners. I think this character, a lot of people, you know, early on were talking about how bad she is. I think she's honestly straightforward, but pretty decent.
Yeah, the big fear is that a lot of her specials are just easily drive impacted, right? And that's the concern.
But that's the blind game, though, is that you can bait out those drive impact just by going for the light stock.
Ooh. Good hard knockdown.
Oh, so that's what BLAYZER stands for, huh? Green Herb Gang. And there it is, drive impact. BLOO gonna be able to take the round.
I wanted to see where you go. You're just like, yeah, that's what it stands for. I'm like, what acronym is BLAYZER? But now I get it. Wow.
Ah, an Eris fan, huh? There's the command grab. Yeah, EX Condor Spire, it's so good, right? If it hits, you get the knockdown. It beats drive impact because it's multi-hitting. And if they block it, you're plus. And now they have to guess a strike throw setup.
That was a big level 3 here for BLAYZER, and still able to get the Condor Spire for the kill. Zykles.
It's Seabats coming through with the raid. Thank you so much. Hope your stream went well. You know, as much as I hype up as much as I hype up Lily, the truth is I know Lily is not that strong because Mike Ross plays her.
I flipped it. I just realized I flipped it entirely. Zykles is still running Kim, and BLAYZER is on Lily. They had the side swap so early that I got mixed.
All right, now Blue BLAYZER is the one getting mixed in the corner here.
Right.
Tries to jump out, but there's that elbow. What the command grab?
See, right there. Waiting for an opportunity where the opponent, the Lily, goes out for a special to get the free drive impact. She commits too much on a lot of these specials.
I'm actually surprised they removed her jump back OD Condor dive. I didn't think that was too crazy, right? I mean, Lilies weren't just completely dominating everyone with it. There's a nice neutral jump.
I think that's the thing, because sometimes when they take stuff away, it's because they've seen something internally. They're like, no, 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 that is a problem and it has to go before, you know, it's too late.
Oh, but closing the gap there, just the light Condor fire. Ooh, that 2H.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Yeah, we autopiloted just a little too hard there. But Zykles does put themselves into burnout.
Will it matter, though? Another overhead coming at you. Deep cross up with the punish counter as well. Will get the level 3 and the kill. Tying it up 1-all.
Yeah, really good there, just being hyper aggressive. Kind of scary to be hyper aggressive though, because Lily does have some invincible reversals on some of her supers, right?
Kimberly.
So there was always the threat of that wake up super happening. I don't know if it would have been enough to chip out Zykles though. I think Zykles still had a pretty decent amount of health left. Plus frames, tries to go for the command grab. Huge punish though for Zykles. Sniffing it out. And getting the full corner carry too.
Presence here, got the chip out as well, so that's a nice burnout. BLAYZER can maintain control, but you have to be so careful with Kimberly's anti-air. Nice EX command grab.
Yeah, Blue BLAYZER's been doing such a good job here with these command grabs, just mixing up between the strike and throw, and also getting command grabs in really interesting situations. That time way too far away though, and putting yourself in the burnout. There it is.
That's a positive situation. Level 1 there. Really killing. Yeah. Good stuff.
Yo, chat, if Lily wins Evo, I'll shave my mustache, all right? Here we go. Zuna drop with the pickup afterwards thanks to the EX.
Driver, be careful because May almost won Evo. Actually, May did win Evo. Right? Yeah.
No, she didn't.
She did? Oh, yeah, that's right. It was,
second.
yeah,
Umishko
you're
won.
right. It was Umishko. You're right. I apologize for that shit.
The elbow, the side swap as well. I like the parries coming out from BLAYZER too. Unfortunately, hasn't gotten the perfect parry on deck, but there we go, Condor dive.
Nice heavy punch, gonna get blocked though. Ooh, and we're whittling away at that drive gauge again. Zykles about to get theirs back.
Oh, but we put ourselves into burnout just to get the command grab. Stock is up.
Yeah, and watch out for this meter too. Ooh. Oh my god!
Still not enough damage to kill, even though it was a counter hit throw. Oh no. Go straight into level 3 in order to get the install on deck. That's it. Kimberly is so interesting because of those decisions you have to make, right? Now you're going into final game, final round with no meter, but you do have the install. The question is that worth it every time, especially when your opponent does have level 3 on deck?
I think for Kimberly it definitely is, because look how quickly she's going to be able to build that meter right back up, especially with the improved damage that she's going to have here.
It's one of the things that makes her so interesting, right? Those kind of decisions that you have to make on the fly.
Oh, geez. Yeah, Zykles has been sending these overheads time and time again throughout this bracket. BLAYZER going for the level 1 on reversal, and now a level 2 will not follow up the way that BLAYZER was hoping it would.
And we put ourselves into burnout also. Diving out of harm's way. Yeah, BLAYZER kind of turning up the aggression here while in burnout, and I like that. That's how you are going to get your drive gauge back faster. But there's the reversal super from Zykles. Down to the wire. Anything could decide it.
crouch heavy punch and still able to keep a long way. Yeah, there are no clothes in the match, Reno, but you could buy some clothes if you win the pot here, and that is what Nephew is looking to do against RoadyRock.
Not to be confused with Rocky Road.
Right, Rocky Road. You Rocky Road fan? I can't. I don't think I can eat Rocky Road. It's got nuts in it, right?
I don't know, but it's okay.
Okay.
No, it's okay.
All right.
I'm more of a Neapolitan fan, you know?
Neapolitan? Okay, yeah.
Oh, but the back heavy punch, the built-in shimmy. This character, Luke, has built-in pick throws with the standing light punch and built-in shimmies with the back heavy punch.
Yeah, Luke is so strong in the neutral, like, especially with those normals. That definitely goes such a long way. Forward advancing normals that are absolutely devastating. And lots of just simple Shoto follow-ups, too, that can kind of make Luke really strong against a character like Juri. Definitely one of the top picks. Oh, no, the crouch medium kick, though, yeah.
What did we say earlier on? If you have a crouching medium kick that can be drive rushed, you're not a bad character. And Mandaloriano coming through with the raid. Thank you so much. Your stream went well.
Juri.
What?
What? Yeah.
I love
hate
Luke.
Luke. I hate Luke so much. Great character, great character, great character. I hate that. I love to hate Luke, though. I love to hate Luke. It's fine. It's
It's
fine.
like a heel in wrestling.
Sure. He's
Where you love
definitely
to
a
hate him.
face in wrestling. But I don't like him.
All right, Rocky Road, just being a little too aggressive, right? Utilizing a lot of that drive gauge. Now in burnout, needs to be very careful against Nephew. Oh, what a trade! Oh, you're dead. There it is. Back was up against the wall. We're going to extend as far as we can to get the kill without having to spend any of our meter.
Smart call from Nephew there. About to build up to a level 2 even, so that could become a big threat here in this matchup. Goes for the stand heavy punch, but jabs out the right. See, that's what I'm talking about. With this change, it's going to be so much easier for folks to be able to try to interrupt rushes a little more reliably. Mediums there, and there's the level 2.
Install.
Yep, and use the drive impact just to burn out a little bit more of that drive gauge, because this chip damage is definitely going to add up. Here just needs one more, and there it is.
Yeah, and I like how Nephew is being very patient too and respecting the fact that Rocky Road does have those level 1s on deck to go for reversal. And there we go.
Yeah.
The Nephew taking it 2-0 over RoadyRock.
Oh no.
This Marisa color.
It's very
like
Irish, right? Like this is a Celtic color for sure.
This is very Irish.
Nice blocks though.
Yeah, this matchup is interesting because Manon has some pretty decent lows, right? She's got some long-reaching buttons here, and lows are what Marisa lacks and what she is kind of weak to. So the big thing is that Trix can space out Hush Puppy pretty effectively. Ooh. Yeah, and you're going to see a lot of that probably too, you know, the EX peekaboo stance.
Yeah, Scutum, such a strong move there too. Nice bandit bringer. Now that we're burned out, Trix is trying to survive this onslaught from Hush Puppy.
Not only Irish because green, Irish because of like the red too, the red hair.
Come on.
There we go, crouching medium kick. Crouching medium kick from Marisa, really at its best when it's doing that exact job, right? Poking your opponent at maximum range to try and get the kill in those situations.
Nice anti-air. Come back down to the ground, embrace the dance.
Oh, jumps on in and gets the cross up, and now you are in the vortex. And Marisa arguably with one of the strongest vortexes in the game, if we really want to get down to it.
Really?
You don't think so?
I think, man.
I mean, just think about it. You have to guess. It vortexes into itself, and that's not something that's extremely common in the cast, you know?
Yeah, because when you say vortex, I immediately go like, you know, what about Manon? I mean, sure, she's on the ground right now, but like, But you say one of the strongest, so then that leaves room
Yeah.
for Manon too.
Because
So,
you have to guess overhead, low,
Yeah. Yeah.
and if you get hit by either of them, you're put right back into the exact same situation, and then they can sneak in the command grab in there.
And that's all based on her scutum stance too. So that's the one thing that I worry about too. Like when she goes to the scutum, like, all right, well, I go low. Like that's ultimately what we have to do. And it's about the timing of going into scutum because it is that guess, like you're saying. Nice bringer here.
Yep. Hush Puppy already dealing so much damage.
That was 2 whiff throws, right? No, or was that just light punch?
Yeah, that was just light punch.
Okay, I was gonna say, I'm like, that
now
was
we
brave
burst
of Trix
out.
to not move.
Uh-oh, double burnout. This is exactly where Hush Puppy wants to be.
Jesus. You walked into it. It's your fault. Stanced up. Not gonna do.
Yeah, even if we are actually... Wow, what a backdash there to get the punish counter on the grab attempt. Even if the parry stance there would have actually connected, it wouldn't have done Hush Puppy any good.
Exactly.
Trix was already crossing up.
Nice punish counter, and we're gonna metal up here.
You know who Manon reminds me of in this outfit? Bear with me here. That one electric Pokemon trainer. That's a
Oh,
Manon.
yeah. This color just makes me think Lady Gaga, but
That's definitely. Does she have a color that resembles that trainer? Like a
you
yellow
know what?
one?
The yellow, yeah. I don't remember that trainer's name, but I feel you.
Oh, back heavy punch is gonna whip. But there's the drive impact, and we're gonna get the full confirm here into the level 3. It's lights out. Oh, we don't. We actually miss our confirm. You saw the buffer too.
That is tragic. That should have been the end for Trix right there, but not out of Trix quite yet.
no.
There's the rush into low. That should be it. Nice round by Trix to survive.
And that was the game-winning confirm for Hush Puppy, but we just extended it a little too much, right? Sometimes you just gotta go for the simple route.
Chat's got your back. It's Elisa.
Elisa, okay. It's all right. We're gonna spend the level 3 now, and that is gonna put Trix into burnout. And this is an interesting situation. Is Trix gonna wake up with the level 1 super?
No way.
Oh, we tried to bait it out.
Oh my god.
Incredibly smart. Oh no, you left Trix alive. Never mind.
Did you? Did you really?
It's a false sense of security, the illusion of choice. Did I make a mistake?
I was like, what is going on?
But that's right, NuckleDu does play Cammy for certain matchups.
Kick.
And I can definitely understand playing Cammy for this matchup, right? To be a lot more aggressive and sit on Dhalsim.
Yeah, definitely. That's the thing, right? You're going to be able to quickly close the gap. She has a lot of great tools to kind of avoid some of this fireball game as well. Avoid getting caught in the sky, like especially with that cannon spike.
Look at this aggressive pressure too. Like, what does Narath do here? You have to burn yourself out, right?
There you go. Playing with the fireball game as well. Narath really getting set up. This is the perfect spot for Narath to be, but also watch out for that level 1. We're waiting for that incorrect timing on the fireball. Level 1 will be on deck. But of course, because you're a burnout, you get to spin Knuckle for free, get the wall splat. You weren't ready for it because the drive wasn't there until the very last moment that drive impacted.
What? I'm curious. There's no gap to super in between that?
There's a gap to super, yeah. Like,
yeah.
I think it's like minus like 2, I think. Let me double check. Because it's a very tight window. If you're burned out, you kind of have to hold that if you don't have an EX or if you don't have super.
Yeah, because Narath opted to hold on to the meter there, not spend a super. All right, yeah, harassment with the cannon strikes here. It just makes it really difficult for Dhalsim to actually land those anti-airs up close. Perfect parry, standing heavy punch too. And look at the drive gauge. Here comes the level 2. Oh, we're just gonna parry it.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, this is looking pretty difficult right now for Narath in the burnout state, and there's the clean jumping, but a little too far away to get the full confirm. Doesn't matter. Stun is going to be enough to get the kill here with level 3 on deck.
Yeah, walk forward just to make sure that Dhalsim was exactly in the corner.
Right on target. Execution. That's such a cool level 3. My God.
Yeah, it's really cool. Someone could lose their entire cranium to that attack.
All right, into the next round. Let's see what Narath is going to be able to do now.
It's effectively a soccer ball kick to the dome.
So far, taken to the skies. That seems to be the adjustment at the moment. Let's see how that's going to work out.
Yeah, we saw that earlier in the previous set with Narath. Not Nazareth. Oh my gosh.
Narath of Nazareth.
Jeez, with
Look,
throw,
I'm
will get the
pretty
punish
sure-
counter. Nice pickup.
Pretty sure Dhalsim's Hindu.
Yeah, my bad, y'all. My bad. Name association is one heck of a thing.
It is.
Ooh, was buffering. We got the parry. Excellent drive impact, too, to push back into the corner, get the spacing that we need to get this set up.
Yeah, this so far going to the skies has really seemed to work out. I think it's smart to go to the skies because then you don't really have to deal too much with the dive kicks, and you also don't have to deal with Cammy's incredibly strong grounding game.
Right. Especially your preemptively, jump heavy punch, able to get those far-reaching normals. It's only a matter of time, though, that eventually we get at least one cannon spike, and then we can get that dash up to close in. There's a cannon strike.
All right, EX. But we answer back with an EX of our own. And you see NuckleDu is now starting to try to jump a lot at Narath, right, to catch him in the air. Yeah,
Bro.
God, I hate it. 2 lights and still in range for a throw.
Oh, yes.
It's so strong.
It's so much of that cast, too, right? It's able to either 1 or 2 lights, like you think about Ken, and throw loops like that. It's terrifying.
We are spacing again. But NuckleDu is slowly inching forward, just trying to get in range for a clean jump in.
Ooh, nice cross up, though.
And the
Wasn't
Shaman-
ready for the teleport.
But no confirm into super.
Being really patient here. I say that, and there was a drive rush, but a backstep to avoid the crouch medium punch here from Cammy.
All right, and able to tie things up. 1-1, immediate rematch. We love instant rematches. And now we're mixing it up a bit, right? Going to the skies and also kind of staying on the ground. And that's exactly what you need to do.
Yeah, excellent spin knuckle right there to close that gap. Another scoop. Knock at the door and took one single step. Look at the speed, the walk speed of Cammy alone.
Yeah, and one of the really strong things about just going for a lot of those light punches too is if Dhalsim commits to a drive reversal, you're baiting it out and you just get a punish on it.
Nice. Cannon spike and spiral, and Punk the God with a $10 contribution to the match arena.
Thank you so much.
Personal investment when you think about it. That's
It is a
investment.
personal investment. Thank you so much. I love when players in the bracket contribute to the bracket.
It's that extra motivation, right?
It
So
is.
I just put in $10. I darn well better make this back.
Right, upwards fireball. Gonna get a little bit of a bounce on that.
See, and again, that cannon strike, so important because then you're avoiding the anti-air limbs from Dhalsim here.
Look at this. We are running the clock down to 20 seconds left. We just need to find that one touch for both of these players.
Yeah, this is well played from Narath right now. I mean, again, spin knuckle is an option, but it's so tough to find, to thread the needle to close the gap against Dhalsim, especially in the defensive way that Narath is playing. Nice back throw.
Oh, the amount of airtime you get on that.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Nice jump heavy punch there to able to get it confirmed, get that space again.
Remember, this is for top 8 winner side.
Oh!
What a reaction. Incredible reaction there with the level 3. Now has a massive lead. And like you mentioned before, Zero, NuckleDu has to figure out a way to thread the needle if we want to make this comeback.
punch. Just another heavy punch there. Good, jumping in. NuckleDu finding the timing to close it into this corner. This is a perfect spot to be. Delayed light punch. Does get a punish on the recovery of the parry there.
And the walk-up throw. My God, we might actually have this.
Oh, the drive reversal.
And now we're back to square one.
Still has drive beater though, so that's honestly a great spot to be in for now. Until you get caught in the sky. 2-1 victory. We were just so good at pushing at NuckleDu back.
Well, let's see if Masoma is going to be able to push Nephew back here. Of course, Masoma, one of the JP masters in North America.
It doesn't surprise me because Masoma plays BLOO in Melty Blood. And for those that don't know, BLOO is like a pseudo zoning kind of character in the game, right? Has long-reaching normals, much like JP. Controls basically the same space that JP does. Like they're almost identical in play style.
It's really interesting too that a lot of people were saying how JP reminds them of an anime character, right?
Yeah.
And there we go, waking up with the EX parry, gets the throw. Let's see if Masoma can bring things back. Yeah, but it's so hard to just deal with Juri in general, right? She's just all around a great character.
Yeah, Juri has like that excellent dash and of course the rush as well that can help her close the gap against JP, but in a situation like this, it's insanely difficult. Of course, the level 2 setup is kind of said and done.
Yeah, that was a checkmate situation here from Masoma. Very nice.
Yeah.
Also, I'm digging this JP color. The purple shoes?
Oh shoot, I didn't even notice that.
See that?
That's a little extra there. Okay, JP. But yeah, this is a matchup that Juri does not want to burn out whatsoever. Like that is a nightmare scenario. If you're burning out, you got level 2 to back it up, and you already have the corner position. There we go, Anisha.
Gets the full screen toss, combos into the spike as well, and this is where it starts. I like that Masoma is opting to always have a portal up at the top of the screen, right? That really makes your opponent think about how they're going to approach. And a lot of different like anti-JP guides that you see players putting out, they say a lot of the time, if there's a portal up on the top, you don't do anything because it's just so risky.
Oh, a nice shimmy there from Nephew to bait out the EX Amnesia. All right, level 2. And like I said, once you burn out with Juri, having that level 2 on deck is actually a big deal because then it's as though, well, I don't need the drive beater necessarily because I'm pressuring my opponent. Burnout on the way.
Oh, but we're going to put ourselves into burnout anyway here just to try and gain some ground. But this is where it gets really dangerous. Oh, no. But we're still in. Never mind. There's the throw. Nephew tying up the round.
Yeah, that stand heavy punch was going to get the knockback on the drive impact as opposed to the wall splat that Nephew had already expected. Was expecting Masoma to block.
Yeah, that's what happens when there is no gap between the hits, right?
Yep. A nice block on the teleport here from Masoma. Space looking for a nice ouch heavy punch. Beautiful anti-air against Juri, but nice dash up too. Watch out for the portal. Air to air this time. Nice. Jump meeting kick. Good call.
Gets the throw. Oh, man. Using the fireball there just to neutralize the Psycho clone.
Oh, roundhouse. No punish counter, though, so no follow-up will follow. There we go. That should do. What started out as such a strong set from Masoma really quickly turned around. That's because, like, if you start to thread the needle again against a zoning character like JP and keep close to JP, you don't give him a chance to really get set up to really play that that zoning game he wants to. And Juri is just a character that is kitted for that specific scenario, especially when you look at EX low fireball, regular fireball as well to kind of challenge a lot of this shadow clone.
Patience there, big whiff from Nephew, just allowing Masoma to again put in that zoning pressure. Into the teleport.
Oof. Yeah, piercing is just going to be so difficult to navigate. It reaches so high.
Away. There's the punish counter. And I like going for the EX just to get 2 of the portals up on top. And yeah, once you're burnt out against JP, that feels like checkmate.
Exactly. Because, like, what is she really going to do to try to close that gap? Because she doesn't have Drive Rush available. She doesn't have a level 2 to at least, you know, keep pressuring against you. So it's just, yeah, cool. I can keep zoning you out. I can keep pressing these fireballs.
And Nephew is spending a lot of the drive gauge too, just trying to get in to establish the offense against Masoma.
That's unfortunately the name of the game against JP if you're playing against Juri. Like, you do a big risk and spend, but the return is supposed to be even bigger.
And there's a nice DP. See if we can get those returns on deck. Masoma not biting with any of these shimmies at all.
Masoma's played some Melty Blood. The shimmy should be someone else, because it ain't going to be a Melty Blood play.
And I think that's going to be tying things up 1-1 here. Bro, the fatality? Good God.
I love how JP takes a single step back and avoids getting impaled himself. Because you don't know where those spikes are coming out. Like, if you just throw that, I mean, if you had that power, I would definitely stay away from the explosion. I don't know where the spikes are coming. Nice forward throw. Great position for Nephew right now.
All right, teleport in order to maintain corner positioning. What a confirm as well. But Nephew not afraid, gonna wake up with buttons. We gotta pour all our way out of the corner. There's the throw.
Another one for you here. Took a step back, and that heavy punch, so much reach. Nice jump, medium punch, and was able to get the dive kick confirmed after. Good stuff from Nephew.
Oh, but we go for our EX parry. Elbow, but pushing ourselves out. Yeah, that is really unfortunate for Nephew. And then we are back to square one again.
Here's her as well, too. Full screen situation goes for the level 3. Doing as much drive meter damage as we can. I don't think this clears out. We should be good. Yeah.
Not quite. But we are going to try and burn it out here, right? There it is. Yeah, and Nephew recognizing, you know, dangerous situation. Not much I could really do. Gonna have to hold that burnout.
Yeah. This is a tough scenario. Crouch heavy punch, easy anti-air for JP, and the EX to tie up the rounds. Final game, final round.
I think the only thing we could have possibly seen there is Nephew going for a level 3, recognizing Masoma, right, hitting a button. But we definitely wanted to hold on to that meter for a better chance here with the level 2 in this round.
Right, nice amnesia there. Goes for the medium punch and immediately ejects that. Actually, I don't want to get caught for this.
That's
nice
honestly
parry.
So crazy that it stays on the screen even after you hit him afterwards.
You know, he needs something to get out, right?
You're right. You're right. Where's Dhalsim?
Yeah, are you kidding me? In the Yoga Catastrophe? Yeah, the Sunburst, doesn't that sit around forever? It's a level, yeah, it's level 2 sits around forever.
Oh, but into the level 1 immediately. Wow. All right, but now observe this zoning. Decides to drive rush on in. And this is what's scary about some of the best JP players. They're willing to also go in to keep you on your toes.
All right, level 2. This will be pressure into chip away. Oh, no, put yourself out. That's not a good look.
But we are able to get the DP anyway. And Nephew is able to take it 2-1 over Masoma, moving on to winner's side top 8. And those are the two that I'm really looking forward to seeing the international competition. We had some great international competition last year with KOF, but right now we're going to see some competition here between Crossover and Vagabond.
Oh, wow. Nice perfect parry into the rush. Almost got a scoop on Vagabond, so good tech, though. Nice. Peters confirmed. Jeez, and believing in the EX uppercut, will get the punish counter here after the perfect parry. And just keeping it simple to get that corner position as well, too. Crossover in control with the massive drive lead. Oh, perfect. We'll get out of that corner. Good stuff.
Yeah, he tried to close the gap there too with the command run.
Oh, that was very scary right there.
Yeah, but we
there's
just
another
go for it
one.
again.
Yeah, you know, hey, if my opponent's burned out, sometimes that's a risk I can take, but that level 1 was on deck too. Like, that's... Do you spend it though at that point? I mean, it wasn't going to get you a strong, like, kill or anything. You would have reset the neutral.
Yeah, I think holding on to your meter is probably the smartest. Sometimes in Street Fighter, you just got to give up a round, right? Give up a round and keep those resources for the next one.
You cross up the jump medium kick, yeah. I love stand medium kicks animation. It just goes, hey, I need you to stop.
Whoa, no,
Whoa.
the beast mode baby is going to whiff. That is really unfortunate. Dumping all of that meter. But we are going to go for the EX reversal there. No Jinrai kicks for you.
Why not?
Because I don't like holding them.
No, you're not. Yo, sliding on in with the crouch medium kick. And unfortunately interrupting the drive rush from Vagabond. So crossover getting this level 3.
Yeah, not quite going to burn out, but one more block string absolutely will.
Yo!
Are you kidding me? Hold up.
Yeah. That was
We go for the cross up too.
And right back at you. We are feeling confident, especially again. Vagabond burned out, so it gives all the opportunity for crossover to go for that drive impact.
Yeah, you know, you had to expect that, right? You can't get too risky when you're in burnout because of the threat of that drive impact. Especially since we've seen crossover has already established that he's willing to use it a lot in that first game.
Tatsu with the roundhouse, not able to get the punish counter confirmed though. That's tough.
Crouching medium kicks are landing on point, and now you're stuck in the throw loop hell. But instead, we just jump right out.
You know, as they say, sometimes we just want to get out of the corner. Just get out of the corner.
I look at the checks too. Of crossover, just throwing out those standing light punches, trying to get Vagabond to walk into it. And that is the second time that Vagabond has tried to DP the air Tatsu and gotten punished for it.
Not just any air Tatsu, that was air EX Tatsu.
Yeah.
So.
And I wonder if crossover must be going for that to bait out the DP.
Yeah, it gives a slightly different arc on the landing of it too, so it carries you forward just a little bit differently than what the regular one would do. That's low, just too far away to keep the pressure going, but this time around the rush, confirmed with the carry off Tatsu. Heavy DP. $10 from Lex Ruger, thank you so much for the pot addition. Come on guys, over 3K viewers, let's contribute.
Absolutely.
Well said.
Very well said here. Over 3K viewers and only $100 in the prize pool. We can change that. The question is Vagabond going to be able to change his fate? This crossover is taking game number 2.
That'll do. That will do. The only saving grace would be if crossover ended up dropping it, but we all know those target combos from Ken. Butter.
Pretty good.
That's why they call it the bread and butter.